The secret to success in trading is that there is no secret. Making yourself a success in trading is just like success in anything else. It's a series of small steps. Start your morning routine today. Prepare yourself diligently for your day ahead. One small step. Do the same again tomorrow. Keep that routine going. Another small step. The same again the day after and the day after that. Consistency. Small steps. Take your time preparing your charts, dissecting the financial news. Another small step. Again and again. Do your analysis. Open a trade. The trade wins. It's another step. Do your analysis. Open a trade. The trade loses. It's still a step. Even when you lose or fail at something, or when you realize your plan just isn't working, these are still steps. It's still progress. But the thing is, the progress in these steps is practically invisible. We don't even realize what's happening each and every day. We sometimes get caught up wasting time, looking for something that will push us ahead quicker. But no, it's the same day after day. Another small step, and another small step, and another, until some months or years down the line you take a look back at what you've done and realize that this series of small steps that you've taken have helped you climb a small mountain. Suddenly, the steps take on a new life for you. You realize each step is driving you closer to success. They have meaning, it's consistent, it's dependable, it's progress. It's time to conquer the next mountain. A bigger one this time. It's ambitious. You'll need to make a lot of progress this time, but now you're enjoying these small steps. You're even thinking to yourself every day, how can you fit in more small steps into this day? How can you make the most out of every step you take? It's just like lifting weights at the gym. You're not just going to wait for the reps that burn and push you, you're going to push yourself on every single rep. Every single step, every trade, every prep, every time you make a note in your journal, and every time you assess a win or a loss, you're deliberately focusing on making each step count. But the question is, right now, are you willing to stay disciplined and focused, step after every repetitive step, step after every boring step? What are you going to do today to make that next step happen? How can you fit more steps into your day? How can you achieve more marginal gains? How are you going to conquer that mountain? Because at the end of the day, any distance you cover, any progress that you want to make, whether it's trading or anything else in your life, is just going to be a series of small steps. So if you can look inside yourself and honestly say that you're committed enough to trading, that you're willing to make this journey happen, then there's really nothing else to say except go and make it happen.
Trading isn't easy. You learn that lesson pretty quickly. But guess what? Success is a lonely road. Success in anything worth having is tough. The only difference with trading is that we spend too long being sold the dream. We focus on the dream rather than trying to understand the reality. So let's remind ourselves. Trading isn't something you're going to become profitable with overnight. It takes hard work, dedication, and perseverance. Ignore the snake oil salesman telling you of get-rich-quick, holy grail, press score, and profit systems. They don't exist. It's a false dawn. Sorry to burst your bubble, but I told you, we're focusing on the reality now. So what makes a great trader? Someone who has grit and determination. Someone who focuses on the long term and isn't constantly searching for short-term wins. Someone who knows what they want in life and isn't afraid to work for it. Someone who can endure the long, lonely hours, working on their own, sometimes without any tangible gain. Someone who can go to bed and even if they toss and turn all night worrying about their previous day's performance, can still get out of bed the next day with a hop in their step and get back to work. You see too many traders give up too quickly when the reality hits them. We can all come out of the blocks at full speed with all the enthusiasm and conviction in the world, but there's a reason the stats show only a minority of traders end up successful. Because once things get tough, people give up. As soon as it becomes obvious that it's not smooth sailing, that you can't just cruise to the finish line, People make all sorts of excuses about why trading isn't for them. It's a scam. It's gambling. It's only for institutional traders. You need too much money. Once again, who said it was going to be easy? Trading to become a success in any profession takes years of hard work. Trading is no different. It's just more accessible. We're talking about a market that exchanges trillions of dollars daily. And if you're willing to work harder than 90% of traders, you can carve out your piece of that. Just carving out your own small section can lead to the most fulfilling experience of your working life. That's what this is all about. Starting from something small, insignificant, and turning a number into something tangible. The ability to treat yourself and those closest to you to a better lifestyle. No more financial pressure, more security, more certainty. But besides that, the feeling of knowing exactly what you're doing in a challenging role. To wake up in the morning and know you've got your finger on the pulse of the entire world. The global economy that keeps everything ebbing and flowing. And you're an integral part of all of that. A knowledgeable trader, an investor and an entrepreneur. You're part of an important group of professionals that keeps the world turning. Sounds extreme? Well, guess what? It's the facts. So why should trading be so easy? The end justifies the means. We need to work hard for it. So if you had a losing day, pick yourself up and remind yourself why you're in this. If things have been tough for a while, go back to the drawing board and figure out what you've done right or wrong. If you've had a good spell, stay humble and focus on consistency. Make sure you keep your eyes on the long term and not the short term wins. After all, this is a marathon, not a sprint, but most of all, beyond anything else, don't lose your enthusiasm and don't give up. Your story starts here. Stay dedicated. This is just the beginning.